Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to check something different, the Interceptor Mini FPV car, a product which is a result of a collaboration between Emax and Ishin. The Interceptor is available in a couple of versions, so first of all you can either get it with or without the FPV goggles, and you can choose between red and blue colors for the racing car. In terms of packaging, inside the box you can find the user manual, a 2.4 GHz 2 channels radio controller. It is powered by 3 AA batteries, which are not included. In addition, you are also getting the FPV car, a 300 mAh 1S battery, which is pre-installed inside the battery compartment, a bag with a small Phillips screwdriver and a spare screw for the battery cover, and a USB to micro USB cable for charging the car battery. In case you're going for the version that includes the FPV goggles, you're going to get the Emax Transporter goggles, a linear antenna that has an SMA connector that somehow doesn't fit on the SMA connector of the goggles, and the battery case, along with an 1800 mAh 1S lithium-ion 18650 battery. You can recharge the battery using the micro USB port, which is located over here, and make sure not to reverse the polarity of the battery, because otherwise you can damage the goggles. So the correct way is to install it when the plus side is facing up. As you can see, the FPV car is pretty small. It weighs about 90 grams. It has a rear wheel suspension and it is being powered by a single 8520 brushed motor. It features full proportional steering, and on the driver's seat you can find a 600 TV line camera, which is connected to a 37 channels, 25 mV, 5.8 GHz video transmitter. By default, the frequency of the VTX is set to 5740, and if you would like to change it, you will need to use this button over here and refer to this diagram that will show you how to use it. In order to charge the car battery, you will need to first carefully remove its cover. And then you can use this micro USB port in order to charge it. Then a light is going to be lit up to indicate that the battery is being charged. And once it's going to be turned off, it means that the charging procedure is done. The battery is going to be charged at a current of 0.5 amperes, and it's going to take about 50 minutes in order to fully charge it. Out of the box, the radio receiver of the car is already pre-bound to the remote controller. So you can see after turning on the car and the remote controller, it's just going to work. If for some reason you need to bind the radio receiver to the remote controller again, make sure everything is turned off, then turn on the remote controller, press the bind button which is located over here. Now this red LED is going to flash, which indicates that the radio transmitter is in binding mode, and turn on the car. Once the binding procedure is done, the red LED is going to turn solid. Controlling the car is extremely easy. In order to accelerate or to reverse the car, you will need to either pull or push this trigger. And in order to turn, you'll need to use the steering wheel, which is very intuitive. Using the provided battery, you can expect a runtime of about 12 minutes, which is not bad at all. But since you are probably going to share this RC car with your friends and family, one battery is not enough. And when ordering extra batteries, I recommend to consider getting this GNB 450 mAh 1S LHV battery, which is not expensive, fits the battery compartment, and will provide you with a longer runtime. In case you're debating whether to get the FPV goggles inside the set or not, I can tell you that these goggles are pretty basic. They feature a 16:9 4.3-inch LCD screen with a resolution of 480 by 320, which is okay. But the aspect ratio of the camera is 4:3 and not 16:9, so the video is going to be stretched. In addition, they will enable you to adjust the focal length. They feature a diversity receiver that supports 48 channels, and they have an auto-scan function. While trying to test the control distance of the car, I got to about 200 meters, and I was pretty much limited by the FPV feed. And I think that if you are going to give the Interceptor as a gift to someone, you should consider getting the goggles as well, because they are going to provide the receiver of the gift with the whole experience. And if you're getting the Interceptor for yourself and currently you don't own a pair of FPV goggles, it might be better to get a separate goggles such as the EV800DM, which I'm going to review soon. Overall, after playing with the Interceptor, I can tell you that this is a really nice toy. I brought it to the office and everybody wanted to play with it, and I also let my wife use it, and she got the hang of it really quickly. So if you would like to introduce your family and friends to FPV, I think that this is a very fun and safe way to do it. In addition, thanks to its rear suspension, it can also run pretty well on uneven surfaces, and what happened to me that this spring got loose and then it was stuck inside the wheel. So if it happens to you, don't be worried. All you have to do is to simply put it back like that, and it will be as good as new. I'm going to leave you with some footage of me and my wife driving the Emax car, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notifications bell if you're not already subscribed. See you on my next videos, and goodbye.